Okay, so the question is, are you okay? He says, always the same question. The answer, I am fine. He says, always the same lie. I've thought that too for years. It's good to hear other people voicing that related to that question. Now, there's times that I have said no, and then I've gone on to rattling, and that's when you find out, when you say no, that's when you find out how disingenuous people are when they ask that question of, are you okay? Because they really don't want to know. It's just, I think a lot of these phrases that people say is just something that they just do out of a bad habit because they really don't want to know. And it seems that way with a lot of these crisis lines and things. They really don't want to know. And there's no help for people. You know, a lot of times people in society seem to think there's all this help that exists, but there's not. And then we have inflation on top of it and a great big crisis going on. I mean, right now, I anticipate and speculate that homelessness is approaching pandemic levels. Now, California has 500,000 people, over 500,000 people who are homeless just in Los Angeles alone. So I think the rest of the statistics in the United States are not accurate because I think it's higher than an additional 300,000 for the year. What did I say it was? Around 2023, I think. And so I think that the homeless crisis is at pandemic levels. So, I mean, yet nobody's taking a look at that. It's really frustrating because there's so many people in the United States who need help, and there's not anybody to help rescue people who need help in the United States. You know, I mean, it's true. The answer seems so simple related to fixing inflation, but there's so much other stuff going on, so much that we don't know about, and like why these things are happening right now, or why prices just have to get higher and higher and higher. I'll never know, because it doesn't make any sense to me related to pricing people out of a place to live to homelessness. Makes no sense.